Hello everyone, welcome to Season 29 of the Amateur Dota 2 Contender League. Today is week number 6. We've got a 2-game series between To-Be Decided and the Petting Zoo Rejects, PzR. I made every attempt to not spoil this game for myself. So I don't technically know who wins, but I'm pretty sure I know who wins because I mean, it's hard not to avoid seeing that, right? You see the replays, you see like all the stats. It's really hard. I don't know.
Well, that's not our job today.
Yeah.
We're just here to cast some amateur Dota.
Have some fun. Oh yeah. So I'm joined today once again, as of last week, joined by Me, my in real life friend, the guy who introduced me to Dota, who you already heard.
How's it going?
There we go. That's him right there. We're using Google Hangouts instead of Discord this time. We'll see if this audio works out okay. And it seems like there was a little mix-up with the replays. This game was actually played on Thursday. There was not a caster to do it live, so we are doing it as a replay. But for some reason, there was like a really long pause at the beginning, so the Dota TV replay doesn't start until after the picking phase. So we're starting just like at the start of the game when they first loaded in. And so we're gonna like both play the replay at the same time on our respective sides. Yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. Let's see, background on the teams. I have casted a previous game with To-Be Decided with Biggie. I remember Biggie very well, and everyone on the TBD side. I don't know the PzR side. But yeah, it should be a really fun game. So let's see, we gotta start this at the same time. So I'm gonna say like 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna hit play at the same time. Okay? Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I think I went a hair before 3, but that should be okay. Whoa. Oh, it's a Russian thing. Oh, but that's a sound.
Yep. It's okay. I got that at the same time, so we're good to go.
Very nice. Okay, so now let's go with the roll call here. Since we couldn't do it in the picking phase, and we couldn't guess picks, it's just we already have picks. So at the top, we've got Gentry, who I thought was bot last time. Maybe they're going to shuffle up lanes. Gentry on the clockwork. We've got Yoshi as the position 1 on the Phantom Lancer. We've got Zeus at mid. That's Master Builder 97. At bottom, we've got Biggie on the Wyvern. Yeah, Biggie. And we got Phantom on the Mars. Ooh, that's going to be a fun lane. My goodness. Okay, so on the PzR side, we've got at the top, we've got Backyard Blank 9. I wish Dota would censor out your name, but it doesn't apparently. I don't know why they don't censor it out. But yeah, we're gonna call you Backyard 9 maybe. BS9 on the VS.
Okay.
Sides on the Slardar, they're going at the top runes. We'll see who gets the rune. Okay, BS9 was able to grab the rune. Bottom, we've got Breaker on the PA. Maybe it's Breaker from Stormlight Archive. I don't know. That's the Breaker I know. We've got Ogpot on Witch Doctor as the position 4. And at mid, we've got Slavic Donut on the Viper. Some real fun lanes here.
Yeah, it looks like even trades on the runes, and no one really going down, but very favorable trade for the Dire side on bottom.
Yeah, Ogpot got pretty low there. Look like. Okay, well before anyone dies, do you have any like first picks? It's like general overview, like who do you feel has the advantage in this game?
Yeah, I mean, based on the picks so far, I feel like TBD is going for more of a late game lineup with their Zeus PL, while PzR probably has the more mid game focus, hoping for a quick spike with that Viper and PA most likely. Oh, it's just a Courier Snipe on the bottom.
Courier Snipe, very nice. Wyvern, oh, didn't even have to use the Arctic Burn, just blind pick off. And grabbing a rune, wow, that's always nice. Lots of money. But yeah, I would definitely say Viper's got the advantage at mid against the Zeus. Typically, I would say that. Got level 2 corrosive skin. That should be super annoying. Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I believe we saw this Viper Zeus lineup last week with different teams, but in that game, as I recall, the Viper
Spirit bottom on the Breaker. Are they gonna get someone nice paralyzing cask on a Biggie? Oh, okay, healing ward and everything, they're all good. That was a little close.
Yeah, Voodoo Restoration is just such good value at level 1.
Yeah, you kind of have to decide if you want the Maledict to get all that damage really early or being more defensive. It was a good choice,
Yeah,
it seems.
after losing that earlier courier kill to the Wyvern, I'm sure they're probably looking to abuse the Voodoo for the sustain instead.
I'm definitely liking the Wave of Terror, the VS with the Corrosive Haze later on. They're going to have like no armor on anyone. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
They're already having a lot of trouble with sides and the bashes all the time.
Yeah, quite a lot of synergy for all the minus armor with the PA and an annoying lane to deal with early.
Phantom dropping pretty low. Breaker's dropping kind of low. Nobody's quite low enough. They're all trying. Okay.
Yeah, this offlane by TBD is actually quite strong. Lots of sustain and durability.
Yeah, Biggie's going for the bit more aggressive. Yeah, Phantom's going for all the damage. Normal stuff. Yoshi's... Okay, Yoshi's doing okay at top. Courier's pretty close. Let's see if they can spot it out. BS9, you're really close. Nope, only one hit. Nice job. Gentry's able to stop it, but might die in return for saving the courier. One more hit, and down goes Gentry. First blood drawn by BS9. Well, that's better. First blood versus a courier kill. I'll take that. Okay,
Yeah,
going
so
on Yoshi now. Yoshi dropping pretty low. One more hit bash, and one more hit, and nice cogs. They can't quite finish off Yoshi. Gentry got them trapped. Oh, at bot, down goes Wyvern, down goes Ogpot on the Witch Doctor.
Just a trade of supports.
Yep, support trades, no big deal. So position 5, is position 5 always the offlane support? I know position 5 like the one who buys wards and whatnot, but are they always the one who's like the supporter for the offlane?
I would say not necessarily. So it seems here the clock actually is playing a closer 5 position.
Okay. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, because in the previous games, Gentry, the ones that I casted last time, he was bot for sure, both times. And I think played a couple different. Well, I played offlaner one time, pushing 3 one time, and then played support. Seems like they're a bit more dynamic.
Yeah, it seems generally the lanes are going pretty even right now. As far as last hits, both carries are doing relatively okay, and the mid laners are also even.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising. I guess Zeus has enough. Has the bottle. Yep, had enough regen to get a lot of last hits. I'm always scared to go up against the Viper as a Zeus. You pretty much can't go get last hits with auto attacks. You gotta get it with Arc Lightning.
So we've got boundary rings coming up. Let's see if the teams will fight for them.
Nothing too dramatic.
It's gonna be an even trade.
Oh, Yoshi's just having no fun. It's no fun to go up against a Slardar. Gentry can't really like hold off VS by himself. So Inside's got the guaranteed bash. Yoshi can't really freely farm.
Yeah, they're putting quite a bit of pressure on this PL, but he seems to be finding his level of farm at least.
Yeah.
As we
They're all
see
about
the
even.
Wyvern try to roam middle, but not really have an opportunity to go on this Viper.
Yeah, Viper's just too tanky. Not much that Biggie can do there. Ogpot pulling the wave. Giving Breaker a little bit of space.
So it looks like this PA will be going for Battle Fury.
Classic.
Yeah.
Already got the Ring of Health.
Going on up top.
Oh. Wow. Okay, Gentry goes down.
Yeah. Again, the minus armor and bashing just makes it very easy. Against
Yeah,
a very
2 levels of the
underfarmed
crush
clock.
and 2 levels of bash 3. Oh, haste on Slavic Donut. Yoshi got Viper struck. Probably gonna go down under the tower. Anyone gonna go down in return? Nope.
Pretty easy rotation.
Nice job with the bounty rune. Yeah, I don't see any. Are there any wards? I see the one ward at mid by TBD. A deep ward, or at bottom, one of PzR's wards. Yeah, there's no way they could have seen that rotation. Nice job by the Viper. Oh,
Zeus
Master
will
Builder
also secure the kill
finishes
bottom.
off. Breaker's pretty low, but not quite dropping down. Gosh, I gotta watch these health bars so closely. At least we got first blood. We saw first blood. That was something. I think the last game we missed like a lot of the first kills. Biggie's dive under the tower. Maledict, paralyzing cask. Biggie isn't taking the tower, so probably gonna be perfectly fine. Pops the whatever cold embrace just to be safe. No problem there. Spear onto
Mars,
Breaker. Breaker drops back. Nice positioning by Ogpot. Phantom dropping a little bit low. Breaker's just really low though.
Breaker is definitely yelling out, team, team,
Come on, help me out.
team.
We can kill someone. We can kill someone. Biggie pops
continue
the
to kite this
Arctic
Mars.
Burn. Ooh, spear onto Ogpot. Ogpot's dropping low. One more Arctic Burn strike. Maledict to make Phantom okay. And down goes Ogpot. Phantom might die. Breaker jumps onto Phantom. Try to get some kills. Cold Embrace to stop. At top, BS9 drops down. Level 6 on Phantom. He drops down Coliseum. Pops the wand and the Soul Ring. Misses the spear, but gets the God's Rebuke. And dies in return, though, unfortunately. Breaker really wants the kill. Has the
Breaker
finished
just refuses to
Perseverance.
die.
Going for the neutral. Ah, Cold Embrace. So rude. Okay, Flare to make Breaker even more scared. Biggie, you're so low, but Breaker, you're even lower. You've only got mana for one little thing, and you're slowed by the ghost. I'm sorry. Well, that was a bit fun. Okay.
I mean, if I was this Mars, I'd be pretty happy with how much time I'm making Breaker waste as she's farming up her Battle Fury.
That was pretty good.
But feeding the kills is definitely not ideal.
I was impressed that Breaker survived as long as she did. Definitely thanks to Witch Doctor as well, for sure. The jump target, all that stuff. But yeah, we gotta be even more careful now that Mars has that Coliseum. Have to be crazy careful. Gentry's down here on the Clockwork. Only level 4 though, so no danger of hook shots. Wyvern's almost level 6. Winter's Curse is gonna be not too helpful now. It's just more of a setting up kind of spell at this point.
Yeah.
And VS went down top, right? VS,
Seems like
VS
the loser
died.
of the laning phase right now is definitely PL. He's had to retreat back to his jungle to continue to farm. Middle lane still is pretty even with Viper
Breaker
pulling ahead slightly.
tries to blur out, misses the spear, but Coliseum goes down. Zeus ult goes down. Nice Maledict, nice cask. Oh, Breaker goes down, and Ogpot's almost certainly going down. Yep. Biggie dropping super low. Biggie, attack a creep, attack a creep. Oh no. Okay, Biggie goes down. It's so hard to like go attack a creep and get the tower procs off of you. That was a tough one.
Yeah, they haven't been providing very much support to bottom, and TBD seems to be putting a lot of pressure on this PA.
A 2-for-1 trade, that was good. Sides, so they're doing the whatever, running really quick, try to get on Yoshi. Drop the Corrosive Haze. But only one level of Guardian Sprint, definitely not going to catch up. Ooh, Cogs. Ooh, BS9 swaps Phantom into the Cogs. Nice spear to get PA away. Maledict onto Phantom. Phantom's most likely going down. There, one more Maledict tick, and he goes down. Biggie's got the Winner's Curse, drops the Winner's Curse. Breaker's outside of it. BS9's attacking her companion. They're going on Biggie again. Get some lucky cast bounces. Very nice. Biggie's dropping super low. Here comes Slavic Donut on the Viper. Oh, they're not able to pick off either one. Biggie's crazy low. Clockwork got pretty far out. Master Builder has rotated down on the Zeus, but looks like everyone's backing off. Nobody's too crazy.
Yeah, I think that fight was a really good representation of what PzR wants to do in these fights. A lot of long-range nukes, in and out guerrilla warfare. As long as they keep that PA alive, you know, they have a chance to crit down any one of PzR's very squishy heroes.
It also kind of emphasized the usefulness of Vengeful Spirit in the lineup. Oh, Biggie's, wow, 4v1.
Yeah,
Poor Biggie.
Nothing you can do about that.
Not even time to cast Cold Embrace. And Cold Embrace is really great against the PA. A little unfortunate, given that you'll just put Nether Toxin down, and you're just kind of taking yourself out. But it's definitely a good saving thing against Witch Doctor and PA. All that physical DPS.
So it looks like as a result of PzR pushing bottom. TBD is going to try and trade for middle, which is the more valuable tower, which I find it surprising that PzR is not coming in to defend this.
They teleport in, but it's not. Oh, Colosseum dropped down for the TP. Slavic Donut continues to go inside. Well, Slarag gets speared to the wall and dies. Slavic Donut drops another Toxin and the Viper, whatever, strike. Down goes Phantom. Maledict onto Gentry. Clockwork is still battery assaulting. VS swaps out. Ogpot getting super low. Winner's Curse onto Viper. And no! Witch Doctor killed his teammate. 4 for 1. Gentry dropped pretty low, but not quite enough. Cold Embrace with the save. Excellent setup. A little bit surprised. Viper continued to TP even after the Colosseum was already dropped down. A little unfortunate.
Yeah, it looks like that's just the difference between a fight with PA and without. Without PA throwing out those daggers, it just doesn't seem like PzR has enough damage.
Oh, Breaker's pretty low, gets caught out by Gentry, and Biggie and down and goes down in an instant. Do they even have wards up here? I don't.
No, that was a blind check, but a very timely and good one.
Yeah, they didn't see PA in the fight. They knew she had to be somewhere. Very nice call there. Gentry gets hazed up by sides, pops the cogs. Slardar can't jump in there. Wow. Okay. And you. Okay. That makes sense. Got it. So.
Yeah. PA is still working on the Battle Fury. One more part away. Let's see if PL's made any progress on his item progression. Looks like he's going for a defusal.
At least PA picked up at least the naked boots, just for a little bit of movement speed. I think that's kind of important. It is, even with the jumping around with the.
He was having so much success without the boots.
Well, I'm glad she picked it up. It can definitely be a deciding factor in some of these fights, with how these things have been going. It could make the difference between like dodging a spear or getting impaled to the whatever. Oh, just like that. Okay, she gets jumped in the Colosseum. She dies the Colosseum, and Witch Doctor dies at top 2. Master Builder. I totally did not see that. Maledict onto Gentry, but Gentry's way too tanky. Yoshi, it just has an illusion just for kicks. Nothing crazy is happening. Okay. Such far range. Aether Lens Zeus. So annoying.
Yeah, it felt like that last fight really changed the momentum of the fight.
They seemed so even, didn't they? Before.
Yeah, PzR was, and then if you take a look at the net worth graph, it's drastically starting to change towards TBD's favor after that 4-for-1 fight.
That was big. That was a big shift. And now it's like they have a commanding lead of the first 3 net worth spots. Ooh, Sides gets spotted out. Hook shot onto Sides. Sides gets crazy low, but able to escape. Nobody's died yet. God's Rebuke onto Breaker. Breaker's so low, and Breaker goes down to 1 hit. Gentry also goes down on the Clockwork. Maledict onto Phantom, but Phantom's okay. Phantom gets Viper struck in with the Maledict. That's gonna hurt a lot, but down goes Ogpot. Slavic Donut's so low. Slavic Donut turns around, takes out the Mars, but down goes Mars in return, and down goes Viper. So much damage with the lightning.
Oh man, the Zeus did so much work in that fight.
There was no PL, right? Like Yoshi wasn't even there. Yoshi was just farming, right?
No, Yoshi's still farming his defusal blade.
There we go. And it looks like he has it. I think it's coming out on the carrier now. Yep.
Yeah, PzR really does not have any answer to the Zeus right now. Cannot jump him, and the Zeus is just getting free nukes the whole fight. And you saw the damage that fight was just nothing they could do about it.
There's been some really nice Colosseums. I guess the winners. I didn't see the winners curse in that fight, but I'm not sure if that was why there was such a good Colosseum setup. But they have a lot of initiation stuff on the side of TBD with the hook shot and the Colosseum. They're able to keep everyone right where they want them to be.
To add a little insult to the injury, TBD actually ended up stealing some stacks in that jungle of PzR before even starting that fight.
So rude.
As you can see, the 7K network difference
1v1?
is well deserved and might continue to go.
That's always a smart play, even though I'm sure PzR is not too happy about it. Oh, Slavic Donut might be a stand-in. I can never tell when they're stand-ins and when there's not. When they're subs or if it's just their core people that change their name. Whatever. Not a big
Yeah,
deal.
so as you can see, he used his farm for a Dragon Lance, which is not a very helps your survivability
Oh,
quite a
going
bit.
on to
You can
Master
see a fight
Builder.
breaking out middle.
Swap Master Builder out. Hook shot onto Slavic Donut, but Master Builder goes down on that Zeus. 5-time streak ended. Spear onto the tree. Down goes Viper. Down goes Ongput. And down goes BS9. Blade Mail doing some good amount of work by Gentry, but Gentry goes down to the last Maledic tick. Breaker's able to get out without taking any damage.
It's just way too much magic damage.
So much burst. Just even though Zeus went down, he was able to get out so much damage in the short amount of time that he had to live. Mars TP's top to make sure sides can't do much.
Yeah,
Ooh,
and
was the
PzR really hasn't done a good job of securing their bottom lane, which gives them access into the jungle. And now as a result, Yoshi and Biggie pushing on bottom on the T2s, and they might lose it soon.
I'm glad they have some wards out though. I don't always see that, so I'm glad both teams they've got wards there. A little unfortunate that PzR hasn't been able to deward the one in their jungle, but at least they have vision, which is very helpful. That's pretty good ward
So,
placement. Putting it right
about
there is very
18 minutes
clever.
in, the Battle Fury is finished on the PA, so we'll see her farm start to accelerate a bit.
Biggie's crazy low. Blink by Slardar. I don't know if that's new. Winter's Curse on a Slardar. Right as Wyvern dies, but she's dead.
Yeah, nice catch.
Nice blink. That's going to be pretty good, pretty important as far as their initiation goes. So far, we've just had a swap being their initiation, or yeah, really just a swap. But with level 1 swap, it's not really going to do much. Smoke at bottom. They're going up to the jungle. They're going to meet Yoshi and Gentry, and Zeus is right there. This might not go so well. Let's see who gets the stuff. Lots of PL illusions. Nice. They spot out the real PL. It's instantly Maledict. Doppelganger out. Nice hook shot and cogs. Ogpot drops the Witch Doctor ult. Yoshi should be fine. Insta kill the BS with the Nimbus Cloud and whatever.
Wow.
Coliseum goes down. Down goes Slardar. Down goes Ogpot, and Cold Embrace is not really going to do very much. But it almost saved Yoshi. Down goes Slavic Donut as well. 4-for-1 trade in a very crazy fight.
Yeah, if you can
A lot of spells
if
all
you
over
can
the place.
believe it, that is a sub 20-minute Aghanims on the Zeus, and he introduced that Nimbus straight away in
Yeah.
that fight. And really, as we've said before, PzR just can't stand up to the magic damage at this point.
Oh, and they're dewarding. They're dewarding. So rude. He's even buying sentries, even with a Zeus that could deward for free. They are trying very hard to hem PzR in. Oh no! Almost one-shots Ogpot. Oh, Master Builder might have gone in too far. Swap into the tower, stunned by sides. Witch Doctor goes down, but they get Master Builder in return. Excellent TP, excellent swap. Master Builder got a little bit too aggressive there.
That's a lot of gold.
That was, yeah, what kind of streak was that? Was that a, oh, it wasn't even a streak. But they spot out Biggie. Poor Biggie. At least you saved your Mars from getting jumped upon. Winter's Curse dropped. Once again, Biggie seems to be pretty good about that. Yoshi's there, spots out Breaker. Slows Breaker. Let's see if we have a position 1 versus position 1. But Yoshi, you're all alone. Here comes Gentry with the hook shot, possibly. Ogpot tosses in them out, paralyzing cask. Breaker jumps out, Viper Strike onto Yoshi, who has no doppelganger, and down goes Yoshi. Being super aggressive there.
Yeah, both of these carries are still very mortal.
Very much so. Without any kind of BKB on PA yet. PL only has Diffusal, and Yasha. The Mantle will be super helpful, of course. But at this point, still very, very squishy.
So PzR is finally able to capitalize and get this mid tower.
I wonder if they can do it, because like really Yoshi hasn't made that much of a big difference. Swap Master Builder, Coliseum goes down, spearing Witch Doctor to the wall, instantly Witch Doctor dies. Slardar, Nimbus thing goes down, Slardar dies. Viper is probably also gonna die. Oh my goodness. Gentry is really, really slow, but battery assault forward. Slavic Donut's committing like, I want to attack someone, because I know I'm gonna die. Down goes Viper. My goodness.
Yeah. PzR's team just disappeared.
They know they don't need Yoshi. Like, Yoshi didn't participate in any fights for the longest time. Nice job, Breaker, with the blur out. Just go farm some more. She's got to get her BKB. Even though it's not going to make too much of a difference, it will at least make her a bit more survivable. Winter's Curse goes through BKB as long as she's the target, it goes through BKB. And Hookshot goes through BKB. But it'll allow her to escape, to not get attacked by Zeus. It'll allow her to walk through Colosseum, right? You can walk through Colosseum with a BKB.
I'm gonna defer to you on that one.
Spears PA to the wall. Breaker is really low. Nimbus Cloud down. PA's not quite dead, but Witch Doctor goes out instantly. Let's see if Phantom can blink forward. I probably shouldn't follow Phantom, but I really want to. Come on, Phantom. Can you guess where she went? Nice blink out by Breaker. Barely avoids the God's Rebuke. Slavic Donut going on to Clockwork. Clockwork goes down. Phantom is way deep in there. Gonna get kited out by all the ranged hero, and Phantom's almost certainly dead.
Oh no.
1 for 3. They were way too excited. They wanted someone real bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks like TBD just fed 4 kills middle.
4 kills. Okay. This is what could turn the game around.
As you can see, without the Colosseum to really keep them grouped in and get max effectiveness from that Nimbus.
Oh, BS9 4 steps forward, swaps it back in, but misses the magic missile. Yoshi doing... Oh, Yoshi getting controlled though. Yoshi's almost dead. No doppelganger, able to take out BS9. 4 going down. Another pickoff. That's a team wipe technically over the course of however many minutes it's been.
Yeah, TBD is not playing very disciplined, and the XP and gold graph are now swaying the other way as a result.
That's what they need. This is it. This is what happens in these fights. If you get too cocky, you know, things like this happen.
Yeah, the PA is only about 500 gold away from her BKB, and once she gets that BKB, these fights become much easier for her.
I think TBD needs to take a step back. They need to. They know they can win these fights if they don't be too aggressive, if they don't dive too far. In that last fight, they all got separated. They all went their separate ways, and once all their burst is gone, then they're very vulnerable, as we saw there. Viper's getting pretty tanky. Level 16. Got the finished Hurricane Pike going for BKB next. Phantom has the Mars on Phantom on the Mars. Has the Vlads, has the Blink. Going for AC next, which will of course be very helpful versus the PA and the Witch Doctor and the Slardar. Even with their armor negation. Wyvern's got Aether Lens. No Glimmer Cape at this point. I guess not too helpful once you have a Slardar. Okay, so what do you think?
So
what do you think PzR needs to? Oh, they have a smoke, but it gets broken. Unfortunately, nice positioning by Gentry.
Not able to do anything about that T2 tower.
Nice job. Yeah. So what do you think PzR needs to do? Based upon like they had that one really good team fight. They killed everyone. They showed that they can do it if TBD goes a little bit too far. Well, what do you think they need to do next time?
I think it's really coming down to initiation. If PzR can finish up these BKBs and get the initiation they want on Slardar, whether that be on the Zeus or the Wyvern, I think the team fight can go very well for them. But if they do get split up again, TBD does have the better late game.
Yeah, with those big team fight spells, it is pretty dependent. I feel like PL should. Well, yeah, I guess PA is the better late game here, right? As far as just overall DPS goes. Oh, Lotus Orb finished on Gentry. Now that is very helpful. I was wondering when they were going to pick that up.
Yeah, if you look at his build, he's very much going against the anti-PA build.
Well, and Lotus Orb obviously helps for Corrosive Haze. Helps in a lot of ways, especially with Magic Missile and Cask and Viper Strike all being slow, or abilities that have a travel time.
Yeah.
As far as like they have to cast it, and there's plenty of time for you to cast Lotus Orb. Almost able to one-shot Slavic Donut with all the burst damage, but 180 HP. He is able to survive.
Corrosive Skin OP.
Corrosive Skin for the win. Oh, but he didn't get the +5 corrosive skin stats. Still able to survive though. They're being super aggressive. Phantom jumps in, able to spear to the wall. God's Rebuke. Slardar jumps in. Corrosive Haze is the Mars, but Lotus Orbs the corrosive haze off. Gentry with the nice hook shot in on the cogs. Able to stop them from jumping back in. Nice job playing it a bit more safe. Phantom still has the Colosseum. Winter's Curse dropped down onto the Slardar. Slardar loses about half HP, drops the Colosseum down and the Nimbus Cloud. Sai's taking a lot of damage, but BKB on Slavic Donut and PA making a huge difference. Phantom goes down. Yoshi running in onto everyone, onto Breaker. Breaker leaps over onto Gentry, but Blade Mail. Breaker, stop attacking. Oh wow, Master Builder goes down, Gentry goes down. Watch out, TBD. 3 go down. Yoshi's not done yet. Yoshi wants to finish off. Yoshi finishes off Slavic Donut 3-time spree. Following up onto Ogpot. Here we go. Need the thing. Ogpot's almost certainly going down.
Think he's gonna make it out.
There they go. Not able to extract themselves cleanly. Okay. Well, BKB apparently makes a huge difference, because that was totally different from all the past fights.
Yeah, so overall, a 3-for-2 trade, which I think did benefit TBD in this fight.
I forgot to click the fight recap. Did you happen to click it?
I did not, sorry.
I always forget to do that. But yeah, I would say probably in favor of...
Yeah,
well,
the PL is reaching that level where he is very difficult to kill without the full team at this point. But again, that fight just split up quite a bit. There was a bit of issue on target prioritization as the Viper went to chase the Clockwork and Zeus the whole fight, and PL had to change targets after letting the PA get away.
Looks like they're going on Roche, maybe, potentially. 3 of them are here. Just scouting out the Roche. Okay, nobody's going for it.
They don't have the best team for this.
Yeah, well, with the Corrosive Haze, you would think that PzR could definitely do it like super easy. But yeah, TBD can't so much. But you could see from the nice Colosseum placement, that's kind of what made the difference here, was that after, even though Viper and PA could go in with the BKBs, they could just walk through, then they were separated from their entire team. So once their BKBs are over, they're kind of alone. They're the only ones there who can dish out damage. And then then everything was kind of split up because of the Colosseum. It made a big difference having that right in between both teams. So Yoshi's about 1200 from that Scotty. Make it very tanky. Ooh, grabbing the... Oh, they're able to grab the outpost right before the 30 minutes. Almost had the Nimbus thingy to stop it. Oh, Gentry hook shots in. 1v4, are you going to be okay? Nice Cogs, gets all of them out. Colosseum goes down, catches the Viper, catches Sides. Sides gets speared to the wall. Viper pops the BKB, but it doesn't really matter. PS9 dies instantly. Sides goes back in with the Slithering Crush. Is also going to die. Gentry keeps Viper stuck in there. Slavic Donut is super low. Akbot trying to save. Breaker super low, needs to jump out onto the Witch Doctor. Able to jump over to the Viper. Viper goes down in return. Paralyzing cast out, but there's so many illusions. What can they do? Sides losing all of his mana. Sides can't do anything. Down goes Ogpot. Buyback by Slardar. Buyback by Viper. Sides almost has a dieback, but not quite. Breaker goes down to the Zeus thing. More buybacks. Winner's Curse on the Viper. Followed up potentially by the Spear. Ooh, able to force staff outside of the God's Rebuke. Spear to his own barracks. Viper goes down. That's a dieback too. Wow. So many spells. It's hard to keep my mouth up with everything that's happening. Oh.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not sticking around to secure this bottom T3, but...
Ooh, show fight recap. I clicked it.
As you can see, with the Zeus and the PL, once someone initiates, whether it be the Clockwork or the Mars, TBD can just continue to follow you, chase you for the whole length of their bottom lane.
Somehow they were able to sustain for so long. They only lost 1 hero. There were 3 buybacks on the side of PzR. Viper had a dieback. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, at this point, they just don't have an answer for the illusions. And PL's at the point where you cannot ignore him anymore.
Now they're going on the Roche. I was kind of surprised when Gentry hookshotted into just 4 heroes all by his lonesome. But he knew his teammates were right there. It was a perfect cogs. He hookshotted like everyone and then went in between all 4. And the cogs was like in between all 4, so it pushed all of them out, which was crazy. I was kind of impressed by that placement.
Yeah, TBD showing their teamfight execution is really what's gotten them so far.
That's exactly what my team's missing. That's why we lost our game yesterday. The corporate league doohickey. We're really bad at team fighting, even though we're really good at our lanes. We have terrible synergy. But TBD has a lot of synergy, it appears. Breaker leaps in. Why did Breaker jump in so quick? Blurs to get out of there. Spear out. Breaker BKB. Okay, has to pop the BKB.
Wow.
Winner's Curse onto Slardar. Onto BS. Slardar's killing her. She only loses half health though. Nimbus, Cloud, whatever dropped down. Viper Strike onto Phantom. Sides has no mana. Sides goes down. Phantom's so tanky. Gentry has a nice cogs. Maledict on him with the Lotus. Viper procs the BKB. Sides has gone down. Has no buyback. Slavic Donut also has no buyback. And also goes down. BS9 goes down too. Everyone's dead. So does Witch Doctor. I don't see much hope here. Breaker goes back in on Yoshi just because I don't know what she can do, but she's trying. Oh, okay. She survives. Maybe. Yep, she's okay. She's got this. Ooh, goes on to Mastery Builder.
From giving her a couple friendly thunderbolts.
Nobody to get a rampage. Yoshi didn't get all the kills, so it's always nice when you give someone a rampage. I think last time or one. Oh, Coliseum down. No BKB on Breaker. Breaker, just dropped instantly. Was 3 seconds away from that BKB being off cooldown. But it was over in a second. I doubt she would have had time to do it. Yeah, I don't see much. I don't see much of a chance here. Maybe they're discussing their next game.
Yeah, I don't think there's much more to say about this point. The PL there's no real answer for the PL.
They've all just had such good combinations. And Yoshi's at this point. Oh, and has the MKB for the PL, who has that crazy 85% evasion. Because she got the plus 35 as the 20 talent. Pretty crazy. GG is called by PzR. A very well played game. Let's see if Slavic Donut allows them to kill him one more time. Oh, nope. Spear to the tower, but not quite fast enough. GG. To be decided claims victory in game 1. Cool. Let me. Yeah, so that was a good game. Pretty exciting. Oh, I can look at stats. Let's look at stats. Let's look at graphs.
Yeah, I think a relatively even laning phase until that really unfortunate fight for PzR where they fed quite a few kills to the Zeus and just wasn't able to stop his roll from there.
Yep. They were both pretty evenly matched. Some very nice team plays on the side of TBD.